I have my own business check. This is my most popular product. This is my favorite product. This is one of my most expensive products. This is my most affordable product. Yes, I know, they're just fleas. This is also one of my favorite products. These are my newest products. Also a new product.
Jennifer ordered her name Butterfly Joker and leave me a message. Even though Jennifer is not a pretty name, I want it to look pretty. So I make her this card to let her know that Jennifer is a very pretty name, and this necklace makes her even prettier. Hi Jennifer, do you know that your name means white fairy? And putting it on the butterfly choker, it has a beautiful meaning. A white fairy who brings change, hope, rebirth, and renewal. I believe that every name has its own meaning and a beautiful story to be told. What does your name mean?
Hi, I'm Esmeralda, and recently I started a small baking business. So someone ordered a letter cake, and turns out a hurricane was supposed to come the same day I was gonna deliver it. But then the sun came out and the hurricane never showed up. So I was still able to do the cake, and this is how I did it. First, I drew the numbers on a piece of paper so I could cut out the numbers on the cake easily. Then I added pink food coloring to my whipped cream because I wanted the cake to be pink, so that's what I did. For the filling, I added chocolate ganache in the center. Then I put the cake in the fridge while I worked on my chocolate covered strawberries. At this point, I gathered all the toppings I was going to put on top of the cake. I added fresh flowers, macaroons, fruit, chocolate, glitter, everything. I ended up cutting myself in the process, and bam, this is how the cake turned out. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure to like and follow. My sister wanted me to make a special candy container for her, so I started by adding some of our original chamoy to the bottom of the container. Then I got some of our chamoy gushers and sour belts. This is the sour rainbow belts, and I started wrapping the chamoy gusher in the belt. I did this over and over until I filled the bottom of the container. And I did use different sour belts. This is the watermelon sour belt, and I also used the strawberry sour belt. It took about 10 rolls to cover the bottom of the container, and it took a while because every single one I wrapped a gusher. The reason I added the chamoy at the bottom is because I thought it would just give it that extra touch to every single roll. Once I filled up the bottom, I drizzled some of our original chamoy and added some more sour belts. And here I did add the blue raspberry. And I did put some extra chamoy gushers at the top, and this is the final look.
Oh my god, guys, my package came! First of all, guys, look how cute this packaging is. Like, I am so obsessed with it. Okay, so I'm gonna open this one first, and first of all, look how cute her business card is. Here are her socials. She wrote me a really cute note. Look how pretty. She sent me this really cute perfume. Look how pretty this necklace is, guys. And last but not least, another perfume. Make sure you guys go check her out. I'll tag her in the comments.
Okay, so I'm doing an order for press-on nails. So first I just buff the top. Then I apply a base coat. Let it cure for 60 seconds. And then they ordered a white set, so I'm just painting the nails white. Every nail. Cure it for 30 seconds. And then I do a second coat. And a third coat. And now I'm just applying a top coat. Cure it for 60 seconds. And then I'm going to do the same for the other hand. And they also ordered a nude set.
Hey guys, as some of you know, I haven't posted in a video in a while, but I am back and I'm trying. So I am pregnant, and sometimes the smell of monomer just makes you want to puke, just like everything else in the house. But I'm working on it, and I decided I felt good today to make a video. So I don't really have like a lavendery color, so I wanted to make one, and it actually did not come out how I wanted it to. I don't know if these two acrylics just don't mix well together or what, but it still came out pretty cute. So I went ahead and put it on the nail, which it came out to be more of like a white marbly purple, you could say, lavendery. So when I put it on the nail, it looked good, but it looked too white, so I decided to make it a marble theme. So I grabbed some more of the purple and kind of just made it a little extra watery and put it all over the nail like so. And then afterwards I put my decals on it to make it a little extra sparkle and put a top coat on it. It looks super cute. Thanks.
All right, business owners, show us where your packaging stuff is from. Let's help people out. Some people are starting off the way we were starting off at one point. So let's show them in the right direction. Show them where you get your packaging stuff from and show some love.
So I make my own decals for nails. I make my own decals in general. I do nails. I make my own acrylics. And now I'm adding lashes to the list of things that I'm gonna do. So come see me if you live in San Antonio, La Vernia area in Texas to get your lash extensions done. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna start with classics, but oh, I can't wait.